night, the day after release night on 2023 Chrome Update Baseball. We are here with an eBay break. This is a pick your player format, 2-case 12 hobby box total break. These are 6-box cases, as we all know. So this is a dual case. We got 12 total hobby boxes running at us tonight. Welcome to everybody joining in the break. What's going on, EH? PEI House, what's up? Captain Kyle's Cards, what's going on? We are live on Instagram and on YouTube. Welcome to everybody on both channels. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning customer, welcome back. We are going to rip the full 2 cases, 12 total boxes tonight. We'll do a recap at the end of all the autos, numbered cards, short prints, etc. And we'll get these shipped out to you Saturday morning. Thursday today. Yeah, we'll get these shipped out to you by Saturday at the latest. I know what you're looking for, EH. Again, we're live on Instagram and on YouTube. The chat's usually a little bit more active on Instagram. So if you're someone who likes to chat, come on over to the Instagram channel. Hang out over there. On YouTube, it's our secondary channel. The camera angle's a little bit from the side, but you're welcome to stay and watch there as well. If you can't catch the whole break, you got an early morning, or if I'm too boring and I put you to sleep, you can always watch the video on Instagram and YouTube whenever you want. The videos will be live on both pages forever. If you have any questions over the course of the break, feel free to leave it down in the comments section. As soon as I see the question, I will address any and all questions. If you can't see a hit on the wall and you want me to show you a card, just let me know. Pretty easy going here. We don't wear nitrile gloves because we don't need to. We don't scream over bad cards. You know the drill. Just a usual breaker. Here to rip some cards and have some fun. It's 10:02 on the East Coast. I'm going to give people 2 more minutes to get into the live. We'll pop the first case, get the 6 boxes sorted out, and we'll get those ones ripped. We'll take about a 30-second intermission in between cases, and then we'll rip the second 6-box case. So we got 2 6-box cases, 12 hobby boxes. Looking forward to it. Last night's hobby case had 2 orange autos. Hopefully these ones are cool too. Let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for joining the break. Again, welcome to Rips Card Rips. If you guys love this product, we'll be here ripping it all week long, all the way through Sunday. Yeah, I don't know why Topps switched to 6-box cases this year. At least they guaranteed autos. So they thought, you know what? We'll guarantee the autos and then switch them to 6-box cases. Whatever. That's why I do what I do. They do what they do. But at least the autos are guaranteed. That's all we care about. Autos, low-numbered cards. Let's see one of these debut patch 101s. That would be cool, huh? Empty case, or full case number 1. Here we go. 6 boxes coming at us. Last night I think we had 5 numbered autos out of our hobby case. So love to see that ratio continue. If you're a football fan, you're watching Injury Fest on Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime. An absolute disaster for the NFL. Burrow hurt. Mark Andrews hurt. No reason to watch that game. It's terrible football. Might as well hang out here with me. Yeah, I know you would never do that, EH. All right, guys, I'm going to give it 1 more minute for people to hop into live, and we'll get rolling. We got like 20 in the live across both channels. Again, if you have any questions over the course of the break, please let me know. We'll get these shipped out to you on Saturday. We'll do a recap at the end of the break. If there's any dual autos, which it would be really cool to see, we will random those at the end of the break. Hope everybody's having a great week. Oh, you have them both. I bet Mixon to score a touchdown and parlayed it with Mark Andrews to have over 52 yards receiving. So that was cool. Didn't even get downstairs from putting my kids to bed and sending invoices for this break in time to see the Andrews injury. Flip the TV on as they were telling me he got hurt. And I said, all right, cool. No need to watch this game. Went in the kitchen, grabbed a cold beverage, and sure enough, Joe Burrow hurt too. What a nightmare. Good luck, everybody. Joe Brewer, I see you over on YouTube. Hopefully these 2 cases are hot. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Last night, all the autos in our case were in like the first pack, so I'm going to shuffle these up because there's nothing more annoying than pulling the auto in the first pack of the box. Kind of kills all the suspense for the whole box. So Let's just do that, just in case these cases are like last night's. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the support. Hopefully enjoy yourselves. Duval, Adley, Rosario. A lot of boring packs in this. There's Will Smith, Big Willie style, All-Star Game auto. Snuck up on me. I tried to skip it out of being in the first pack. There it is, right in the second pack. Big Willie. All-Star Game auto, refractor. If you got the Will Smith spot, nice start for you. Not really what we're looking for. Terang streak. I don't know if I've ever pulled you a Terang. Does he have a nickname? Terang? I'm thinking of a real bad dad joke nickname for him. It's so bad I'm not even going to say it. Riley Green, Action Stars. Upside down cards. JP France refractor. Mervis. I like that. That's definitely better than what I was going to say. Morel. Will Smith. That might be a short print. Feels like it might be, but probably isn't. All-Star Game. That is a good reference to the worst car of all time, Eric. Ezekiel Tovar, Prism, Jordan Walker. All your cards and all the refractors and everything will be sleeved or loaded, or sleeved and loaded when they ship to you, but I'm not one that sits here during the break and sleeves and loads every single card to keep you guys here all night, just so you know. Jordan Walker, Julien. Probably looking at a little over an hour on the full break with two cases, two 6-box cases. Clevenger. Jared Kelnick. I know you do. I'll text it to you. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's almost embarrassingly bad. Mitch, Mookie, Tovar. Quality control's been all right on my cases so far. I've seen some crazy cases of this with all sorts of disastrous quality issues. Riley Green, Action Stars, Vladdy, Juan Yepez. My man Gavin Stone, Ben's Cards, what's up? River Cow, what's up? JJ Blade, Refractor, and Logan O'Hoppy. Saw Travis is in here, I think. Travis, you snuck in, right? Wander. Nobody's buying the Wander spot anymore. It's a sad day in baseball. Wander spot always sells and breaks. This is the first product that Wander has not sold. First one ever. Nito. Sandy. T-Fan. I like Tommy Fan. All right, not a single numbered card outside of the All-Star Game auto. Let's see if we can change that here. Cody B. Looks like it might be Brett Batty, Nicky Lopez. That looks like it might be some sort of variation, so we'll see. Eric, can you confirm if that Cody is? Ah, yes, that's thought so. See, I caught it, Eric. Did you see that? Caught that short print. Getting better at this. Mervis refractor. Let's get it loaded then if it's a short print. Congrats, Cody Bellinger spot. Yeah, man. Really? I pulled a different one yesterday. Strider coming at us. All-Star Game with the Rookie Cup. Wandy. Can we see a numbered card? What do we think? Anything out of this box? Something numbered? No? Is there one? Drew Maggi. Everybody loves Drew. Daddy Rips pulled his 1 of 1 patch yesterday. Watched it live. Topps is out there promoting the heck out of it. After they said you could only get the white glove redemptions, and didn't tell anybody that they went ahead and threw the live ones in Breakers Delight boxes. That's fun. Taj Bradley, Carlos, Vargas refractor. Can we see a numbered card here? Jeez, oh man. Weimer. Yepez Winker. Finally a numbered card. All right, they do exist. Yuri, JP France, Fuchsia. JP. 142399. Let's get these separated here. There we go. Act like we've been here before. All right, this is what we call a crappy box to start. Julien, rookie debut, refractor. Yeah, Fuchsia's terrible. Fuchsia's terrible. I don't like the way they look. Luis Arise and Brett Wisely. All right, let's get the crappy box out of the way early. That was a real stinker. That was a real stinker. All right. Only way to go is up from there. Jeez. This stuff is massively printed. For those of you who haven't watched a lot of breaks, there is a lot of it out there. Good boxes are going to come. Crap boxes are going to come too. Just got to hope you get more good ones than crap ones. Good luck, everybody. This didn't hit retail, did it? Yeah, it's going to. It's going to hit retail hard. Dominic Fletcher Prism. I'm not sure why they're hitting me with the upside down stuff tonight. Yeah, that box sucked, Eric. Orange Wave. Let's go. And that's why we like Hobby. There's Tyler Anderson on the back. There's a Nick Martinez. Refractor. Is this going to be an auto? What do we think? Which way are we going here? It is an auto. Good luck. It's got a little print mark on it. Of course it does. Good luck. It's a Houston rookie. It is a pitcher. JP France winning the break so far. Jesus. JP France with the Orange Wave auto. JP France Fuchsia. This one is 13 out of 25. If you zoom in close, you can see the line I'm talking about up there. It's nice. Very nice, Fanatics. Very nice. Still doing that. At least we're on the board with an Orange Wave. Congrats if you had the JP France spot. About as good as you could hope to do in a break. Kodai Senga. G-Rod. I know, you definitely did hear that. You will never let that go. Michael Harris. Jazz. Tanner Bybee. Can't believe that's pronounced Bybee. It just sounds so awkward. But it's not my name. Miguel Vargas, refractor. Mitch, Garrett Mitchell, Dansby Swanson, and Benintendi. Yep, Luis Gil was my guy last year, Joe Brewer. I don't know if you've been around this channel, but man, did we pull a lot of Luis Gil autos last year. I haven't really pulled any JP France this year, but I am with you on Luis Gil being overprinted. Vasquez, Tristan. Travis, I do think we pulled that card yesterday. I'm too lazy to go back and watch the break. Volpe, Lamonte Wade. Where do I think who ends up? Gunnar Henderson, Mookie Betts, Josh Young. Did I really? Oscar. Ooh, is Cease a free agent? I don't know. Still have a pretty good stash of his cards over here, including PSA 10 that you sent me, Mr. Hollister. It was a nice gesture. Now we're starting to see some of the ones with the roller marks. Yep, that's the issue they had with this product. Mike Trout, Michael Garcia, Travis, the roller marks are back. hadn't seen many of those, but this case, yeah, you're starting to see. They do wipe off, but man, what a nightmare. Medina, Schumacher. Masataka Yoshida, Fairchild, Tommy Pham, Prism, Rich Hill. I feel like Rich Hill has pitched on every team in the majors at some point. Gunnar Henderson, ooh, Lava Lamp coming at you. Tommy La Stella. That's not good for anyone. Silly Bowman firsts. I love it. Again, welcome to everybody on both channels. Slow start to the case outside of the Orange Wave JP France. Hobby's been loaded with oranges from what I've seen. Ref Snyder and Odor. Rob Ref Snyder. Good job getting Robbie Ref in the set. Good job. We had to have him in there. Casey Schmidt, Freddie Freeman. Your boy Andrew, Eric. Can we see 2 numbered cards in this box? What do we think? Vaughn Grissom, Refractor. Ryan Yarbrough. Levi Stout, Cole. Kevin Kelly. Gosh, are there a lot of pitchers in this set. Gold. True Gold. Good luck on the True Gold. Be a good name, please. Yeah. Nick Martinez. True Gold. Man, Orange Wave and a True Gold. Both not good. 44 out of 50. Blah. Gold and an Orange Wave in the same box at a hobby is a great thing. Just not that specific gold. Peyton. First box had 1 magenta. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Aaron Judge. Nick Ahmed, last pack, box 2. Can we sneak one more numbered card in here? No. Survey says 0. Brent Hedrick. All right, box 2 is better than box 1. Still waiting on a big card. Still waiting on a big card. Will it come out of box 3? Will it come out of box 3? I hope so. I have 2 Breakers Delights on eBay, Eric, and I have another case here just hanging out. Haven't quite decided what to do with that 4th and final case. Opened ideas. I was going to run it as personals, but nobody seemed to want to get in line at really good prices. So that's Brett Batty, rookie debut. Connor Wong. Most people are running those at 300 plus. I think I had them listed at what? 260, 265. Nobody was jumping up and down. Here's our auto. Rookie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Dominic Fletcher. Dominic Fletcher. Congrats to the Dominic Fletcher spot. That was a good psych out. Even kind of looks like Corbin Carroll a little bit in the photo. Dominic Fletcher. At least it's a numbered auto. We'll take it. Could do divisionals with those. Could do whatever you guys want. Be here all week ripping this stuff. And most of the weekend. Sunday night, I think I have cases listed. I may not be in a great frame of mind. Browns Steelers is on Sunday. That'll be a good family party over here. It should be a long day of beverages consumed. So if you're here on Sunday night and I don't sound like myself, please know it is me. I may have just been enjoying myself all day long. Browns are going to crush the Steelers on Sunday. If you guys are looking to make some easy Christmas money, go ahead and bet the Brownies -1. Everybody overreacting to Deshaun Watson being out. Deshaun Watson is the 24th ranked quarterback in the NFL this year. According to quarterback rating, he has been dreadful all year long. Even his good half that everybody went nuts about last week was marginal at best. The Browns are no worse without him, and the line swung 1.5 points. Everyone's going to bet the Steelers. The Steelers are awful. Their quarterback is the worst. Bottom three in the league. Kenny Pickett. Weak arm, can't read a defense, not that mobile. Browns 27-10. We'll say 27-10. It might not even be that close, though. Easy money. Want to make your Christmas money early? Load up on the Browns. P-Funk, what's up, dude? I saw somebody bought Marcus Stroman in this break, Paul. I thought for sure it was you messing with me. Just so you could hear me say cool Stroman. You did just lose to the Steelers. Your team's not very good either, unfortunately. Your quarterback teased everybody week 1. Everybody. Although I'm not really sure he's got all that much talent to throw to. Josh Young, refractor. Josh Young, refractor. Browns lost to the Steelers, in fairness, in Pittsburgh, but only because the Steelers beat the Browns on Monday Night Football, and the Steelers were behind and had negative 7 yards in the fourth quarter and still won because Deshaun Watson is so bad that the only way the Browns could lose is if he threw a pick six or sack, fumble, touchdown, and he decided to sack, fumble, touchdown. Tovar negative. Browns win this game easy. Yeah, dudes I actually like. Christian Watson's been, hurt? Or is he just bad, too? Casey Schmidt. NFL's been rough this year. A lot of injuries and no elite teams, despite a couple teams with good records. Like, the Chiefs can't score. They're winning games with defense. It's fun to watch, though. Anyone could win this year. Anyone could win the Super Bowl. All you got to do is get in. Mike Trout, refractor, all-star game. All you got to do is get in, and you got a puncher's chance. I feel like the 49ers are still the best team in the league. 49ers are still the top team. Emmanuel Valdez, Grayson Rodriguez, Bryce Miller. 49ers are the top team, but they can be beaten as well. Matt Moore, they're a little weak at the corner back position, so team with a couple good wideouts will give them some trouble. Hugo, what's up? Casey Schmidt, Jason DeLay, refractor, and Renfro on the back. All right, give us another numbered card here, please. Kelnick. Yeah, I like Dubes. Dobbs, Romeo Dobbs, I think is the way it's pronounced. Looks like Dubes, but it isn't. Andrew Nardi, green. A lot of pitcher action. Pitchers everywhere. Nardi, out of 99. Came for Chrome, got a little football scouting. Get your money in. Brownies, P-Funk. Brownies -1. It's actually back to 1.5 because some sharp money came flying in today after all the public money went on Pittsburgh. Ronald. All right, 3 very marginal boxes. At least we got no base autos yet. Usually I get somebody angry when I start talking football. There was a guy in there. Remember that? Travis was in here. Somebody was in here when the Lions guy was in here, and I was telling him Baltimore was going to crush the Lions the next day. He told me I didn't know anything about football, and I think Baltimore won like 34-3. I enjoyed that guy. I did enjoy that guy. That was a fun night. Yuri Perez. Plus 4,000. Is that all? Blue could be an auto. Looks like it might be. Can we see a big name, please? Oh, it's another pitcher. Please don't be the auto. Of course it's the auto. Clay Holmes, pitcher auto. Team color match for the Yankees. Gosh, 101 out of 150. Can't even put that on the wall. Can't even make the wall with the auto. Yeah, the guy got really mad at me about the Detroit thing. I was like, look, man, I'm not telling you anything other than team's not going to beat the Ravens. It's just not going to happen. Butler MD, what's up, man? Welcome back. Extra card. Extra card in here. I'm sure they'll give us a 3-card pack here coming up. Has anyone seen one of the White Glove Redemptions come out of this yet? Anybody seen one of them? EH, you've probably seen one if anybody has. Are they any listed on eBay? And are they a different looking redemption or just the normal looking redemption? Not one has been pulled with as many cases of this has been ripped. Sheesh. Seth Lugo. William Contreras. Base cards on the board, Eric. Robbie Grossman. I've seen 2 live ones. What was the second one? Trev, what's up, dude? No redemptions. Gotcha. Corbin Carroll's on the board. Any good cards? No. JP Sears Orange Wave Auto, I guess, would be the best card out of here. But no, nothing I would classify as great yet. Yandy Diaz, Xavier Edwards. Yeah, the Breakers Delight cases, I've seen some good ones. We ripped a rough one. If you guys are looking to hop in any Breakers Delight cases, we've got one Friday night and one Saturday night. Those are pick your teams. Yeah, I bet you there will be a few. I bet you there will be a few. Mustaches. Mustaches. I do not have a mustache. I used to, every once in a while, shape a mustache in and then walk out like there was nothing weird about it to my wife. And she would always be like, what are you doing? We do have a numbered card. Hunter Renfroe, Aaron Judge. This is, of course, a pitcher. I was trying to build a little suspense. James Caprilon. I do like these. Most people don't like all these crazy parallels. I like the lavas. I do. The yellow mini diamonds is also my favorite parallel out of this set. But I get why people are used to just the old school colors. I get it. Lord Gurriel Jr. Volpe. Morel. Prism. Grayson Rodriguez. I like Christopher Morel. His stuff is way too cheap right now, if you ask me. Nobody did ask me, but if you were to have asked me, I would have told you what I just told you. I just told you then. All right. Bryce Terang. I clearly didn't believe him. Joey Ortiz. Zach Weiss. Casey Schmidt. Again, welcome to everyone on Instagram and on YouTube. We are in box 4 of case 1 of 2. 12 total boxes coming at you tonight. As we all know, Top switched these to 6-box cases for whatever reason. That was a negative. The negative is Donovan Solano. I do like the negatives. They're really tough to grade, but I do like them. So we got 12 boxes coming at you tonight. Hopefully you enjoy yourself. If you guys love this product and you want to keep chasing these 1-of-1s, we have a single case, so 6 boxes by player tomorrow night, and then a full Breakers Delight case by team tomorrow night, late night. And then we've got, Saturday, just Breakers Delight by team, and then Sunday, another dual case like this, so 12 boxes on Sunday. We've got personals available if anybody wants them. We've got fresh cases of Hobby by personals, $130 a box shipped. We got Breakers Delight. We've got a fresh case if anybody wants personals, $260. $260 shipped. You're not going to find a better price than that anywhere. I did not get any jumbo, Eric. No jumbo. Decided to go with Breakers Delight over jumbo. Alonzo. This is box 5. Let's see if we can't find some magic in box 5. She said no. Yeah, the mustache is a tough. It's a tough sell, I got to imagine. Got to imagine it's a tough sell. Some people look cool with a mustache, especially like the 80s mustache, but I am not one of those people. Come on, let's see a super red or something fun. Let's get the crowd going a little bit. Boring everybody. Everyone's got to listen. You know it's bad if everybody's got to listen to me talking about football. You know it's a crappy case. It's usually a pretty good judge here. If I'm talking football, the case sucks. JP France, of course, on the back. What am I drinking there? Tonight it's just a Christmas ale. It's Great Lakes Christmas ale season here in Cleveland. Just a Christmas ale. Just one. Just one. Thursday technically counts as a weekend, so, you know. Christian Vasquez, Vladdy. Garrett Acton. B. Carlson, what's up, dude? How are you? Pete Alonso. Kiermaier, that's a cool photo. That's a very verbose sentence over there, Trev. Very verbose there. Corbin Carroll All-Star Game. I haven't seen that card yet. Still waiting on an auto here. Still waiting on a big card out of this case. Well, I don't know if you're necessarily guaranteed one big card. That's right, Eric. It sure does. Mad Wax, what's up, dude? Matty Moore. Tommy Pham. Duval, Brian Hayes, Arenado, and Cole. But he's not done with me. He's still here to hang out. Nolan Jones. That looks like it could be a short print. I'm not sure if it is, but we're going to sleeve and load it because it looks to me like it might be. Eric will certainly know. Wake me up when there are more. It is not. Well, it was sleeved and loaded anyway. Jose Siri. Colas. Ohapi. Hoops basketball is coming out next week. Wemby Mania continues next week. He may revive the basketball card. There's Bryce Terang Refractor. Easing into it. I don't want. Logan Allen, Kobe Allard, and Hunter Brown. All right, come on, auto. Let's see a big auto. Ooh, this looks fun. Is this one of those radiating rookies? I don't know if I've seen one of these yet in any of these products. Jared Kelnick. Come on, let's see something fun. Action Stars, what do we got? Ooh, Bobby Miller. I think that's going to make my friend Mad Wax happy. I think that's going to make my friend Mr. Wax happy. I didn't pull any of these at a regular chrome. Mr. Wax of the Mad variety. Congrats. God, I hope that is yours. Otherwise, I'm probably annoying the crap out of you, but I'm pretty sure that was you, and there was a Taj in there. I disagree. I actually like it. I like it. It's my first one. My first one, so that's probably why I like it so much, but it's pretty nice. I like that card. Base auto. We were due for one. Matt Wallner. Could have been worse. Matt Wallner. He is going to bring back value to paper cards. I can't imagine. He actually made Prism Draft go nuts, which is crazy. Like, some of his Prism Draft, like, refractors were... I remember, like, right during peak, like, Zion, when Prism Draft retail hit, like, you could get those refractors selling for 50, 60 bucks. It was like, what on earth was anyone buying those for? But with Wemby, I like to peek and just see what cards are selling for. There's Corbin Carroll again. I saw some of his stuff from Prism Draft, just like base cards were selling for 25 bucks. So it's pretty wacky stuff. I can't imagine what his first hoops. Ooh, there's my yellow mini diamonds. You know I love these. I am here for all of the yellow mini diamonds. Come on. Please don't be a pitcher. It's a pitcher. Of course it's a pitcher. It's Jose Cuas. What are you putting with CLE -1? Oh, God. I like Arizona. I love that line. CJ Stroud Mania, right? CJ Stroud Mania. He just threw for 470 in a fourth quarter comeback against the Bucks. 470 and 5 TDs. Then he goes to Cincinnati, throws for 370. Fourth quarter, last second comeback win. Everybody's Houston Mania, right? And they come home to play the 2-8 Cardinals. Vegas sets the line at 4. So take away the 3 for home field. And they're telling me Houston's 1 point better than Arizona. I'm not buying it. That's a sucker line if I've ever seen one. Brett Batty. Everybody's going to bet Houston there. Sharps will come in. On Arizona. I think Arizona's the right play. As of right now, I'm leaning that way. I gotta see if there's any major injuries there, but that line is so bad. Line is so bad. Houston's 1 point better than a 2-8 team, and I know Kyler's back, so I think that changes the line a little bit, but I don't think it should change it enough. All right, last box out of case 1. But I haven't really looked at much else. Those were the first 2 that stuck out to me as I was just peeking through the lines. I usually do my full betting analysis Friday night after the breaks. So if anybody ever wants to know who I'm playing, which I don't charge for what I'm doing, I don't care. If anybody ever wants to know and you want to tail what I'm betting, just send me a message. Yeah, you fired the Ravens tonight. I like the Bengals, but I didn't realize that. I like the Bengals with the 4, but I didn't think Burrow was going to get hurt. Both teams stink, honestly. Oh, base auto. Ooh, a backwards card. I haven't seen a backwards card in this yet. This could be anything. It's a base auto. Jesus. Zavion Curry, base auto. Yeah, I'm probably going to bet Arizona there. That's such a trap line. Such a trap line. It's such a bad spot for them. Plus, Arizona does actually. I think they have Connor back. So with Murray, I don't know. I think they at least cover. They lose by 3. I don't think I'll money line it, but I might. You always got to sprinkle the money line if it's less than 4. That's a good general rule of thumb, Trev. It's mostly people, age 12 and under, but usually then you just switch to Joe. I don't know what age that happens at, but I tend to agree with you. I don't know what age you actually switch from the like kiddie sounding name to the adult version of it. Andrew Monasterio Refractor. I don't know what age you switch from Billy to Bill, Joey to Joe. Nick Castellanos. I'm a Brian, so I never really had to worry about that. I have a kid named Ben, but we don't call him Benny, so we won't have to really worry about. We don't really have to worry about that. Genghis Cards, what's up? It's a unique name. Frankie Alvarez. How hard are these radiating rookies to hit? Volpe. We hit none out of regular. None out of regular chrome. We ripped a ton of it. Ryan Walker. It was Listella again. 1 per 10 cases. 3 in a 10 case break today. All right, so somewhere in that range. If we're just going to throw averages out, 2 in 10 cases, so 1 in 5 cases makes sense. Listed as super rare. It's cool, yeah, those are tough. Mike Trout. Jordan Lyles. All right, let's see some numbered cards. Chargers -3. Who they got, EH? Off the top of my head, I don't remember that one sticking out to me. Mervis Prism. Ref Snyder. Ref Snyder might actually be the most random name in this set. Please be a red, not a fuchsia. That's fuchsia. Damn it. Looked kind of red at first glance. This is Reese McGuire. Not the one we want. Chargers -3 again. Where's that game? That game's got to be in Green Bay if they're only -3. Has to be in Green Bay. I needed the Chargers to finish a $500 parlay this week against Detroit. I guess that was my karma coming back at me for the Detroit guy. But Detroit, they just could not stop them. Yeah, if the game's in Green Bay, I actually kind of like Green Bay. That's a bad line, too. I might actually like Green Bay. Juan Soto. That Chargers D can't stop anyone. What's the weather going to be? I don't think it was numbered, Mad Wax. I'll check it in a second. I looked on the back and it didn't appear to be numbered, but that might have just been my eyes playing tricks on me. Man, I really like Green Bay now. There's a lot of bad lines this week. They don't always hit, but when you see a line that you look at and you're like, huh, that seems wrong. Usually you want to be on the side that's not. Ooh, there you go, Eric. William Contreras. That's a nice team color match right there. 40s partly sunny is not what I wanted to hear. Low wind is also not what I wanted to hear. I would stay away from that game. Probably land on 3. Garrett Stubbs, Spencer Torkelson, Rutschman, Thad Ward. Last pack, case 1. Rough case. These cases have not yielded a lot of big hits so far. All right. Well, Mad Wax, this is a break. 2 case break, two 6-box case break. Nobody really got in line for personals, so. Which is fine. I just throw them out there in case anybody wants them. All right, case 2 coming at us momentarily. Let's get it popped. Hopefully this is the one with something wacky in it. Let's get it over here. Let's move these back a bit. All right. Case 2, good luck, everybody. Again, thanks for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for listening to me ramble about quarterbacks. Those of you guys who are regulars know When the cases stink, we talk football. When the cases stink, we talk football. If the cases are really good, you'd never even know I liked football. All right, our 6 boxes are in the back. Last 6 of the night. Empty case. Seahawks -1. Who they got, EH? They stink. They stink badly, but it depends who they got. I like Sam Fran a little bit. 11.5. Bucks can't run the ball. Baker's had a really good year, but they're so one-dimensional, and Sam Fran with Chase Young now, I don't see how. I hope I'm wrong because I will be rooting for the Bucks, but I don't see how the Bucks put up more than 10 points, 10 or 13 points, maybe 14 if they're lucky. I hope I'm wrong. Seahawks -1 at LA. Is Stafford playing? If Stafford's not playing, that's a terrible line. All right, here we go. Box 1 of case 2. Stafford's got to be playing for that line to be like that. Pache, Pete Alonso, Zach Nito. Before I got married and had kids, when FanDuel first came out, I had spreadsheets, I had algorithms. I was pretty much locked in on professional DFS. And then a wife, a couple of kids came along, and I throw in a couple of DFS entries every week just for something to look at. And we bet a couple of bucks on games, and that's about it. I don't know what this is. That really was a weird Terran Vavra out of 499 auto. That was just a confusing sequence with a backwards card in the 3 spot, which I have yet to see out of this product. Let's get Vavra back there. Matt Moore is just a regular refractor backwards. That's cute. Full practice he'll play. I'd avoid that game. No idea what's going to happen with him coming back off injury. No idea. Who's Tennessee got? Brett Batty. You can't play DFS in Georgia? Still? That's crazy. I wonder why. I'd love to hear what the lawmakers have to say about that. Like, do you not like additional tax revenue? I'll never understand stuff like that. Is this Adley? That was Jordan Vavra. Otani. Benintendi. Michael Harris. Rookie Cup. Jordana, that was not Adley, unfortunately. That was they're really gonna keep throwing a backwards card in this one, huh? Duval, Tristan. That was this fella, Terran Vavra. I wish it was Adley for you. You can't buy alcohol before noon on Sunday. Boy, do I hate the way this case is laid out with the refractors backwards. It's unreal that they switch up the collation on stuff like this. Gunnar Henderson. Stubbs. Lamonte Wade Jr. Rich Hill. No alcohol before noon on Sunday. I'll never understand that. But you can go to the ATM at 4 a.m. Jake Bird. Go to the ATM at 4 a.m. It's like, what's more likely to get you in trouble? Going to the ATM at 4 a.m. or buying a 12-pack of beer at 11:59 a.m.? You can play in any platform. Oh, you can't bet. Gotcha. We can't, I can bet on a college football game here, but I can't put a daily fantasy entry in for college football, which is another one, another crazy one. So I can bet the game. I can bet $50,000 on the game, but I can't put in a $10 entry on college football on the same site, on DraftKings. It's amazing. There's some explaining to do in this world. Drew Maggi. And for the record, I don't bet $50,000 on games. I bet 20s and 30s and 50s. Something to keep me entertained. Although I will be hammering this Browns -1. By hammering, I mean probably in the 500 plus range on just that one game. I think it's the easiest bet of all time. I really do. If you watch both teams play. Jose Azocar Green. The Browns are better at every single position. And it doesn't matter if they sign a practice squad quarterback. They're still better than Kenny Pickett. But DTR will play just fine. Who, Portnoy? He bet $67K on Cincy to win the Super Bowl. Well, he can chalk that up as a loss. Cincy's a bad football team. They've been a bad football team. They've been so lucky in the playoffs the last few years. Mahomes came out of the second half last year and looked like someone replaced him with a different person. Cincinnati's terrible. They can't run the ball. They don't even try to run the ball. If any of those receivers aren't healthy, Joe Burrow looks very average every time. William Contreras again. Baltimore's not going to win the Super Bowl either, but yeah, that's true. You're right, Travis. But still, what is he doing? What is he doing watching football and making that assessment? Ooh, Cincinnati. That's the team that's going to win it. The team with a terrible coach that's likely going to get fired. The two worst coaches in the AFC, are the Bills coach and the Bengals coach. I might be missing somebody, but they're both horrendous in-game coaches. Horrendous. The worst of the worst. Buffalo's coach just did the smart thing and fired the offensive coordinator to buy himself a few more weeks, but we all know how this ends. It ends with Stephon Diggs demanding a trade at the end of the year, the coach getting fired, and we've all seen this movie. The NFL is amazing. I love when people demand a trade. I'd love to demand out of my contract at work. They'd be like, see ya. Ooh, orange. Be an auto. Here comes some orange. Let's see a big card here so I can stop talking football. Doesn't look like an auto. I don't know what the heck it is. It's going this way. It's a Brave. It's Orlando Arcia. Awesome. Steelers offensive coordinator. Matt Canada. Yeah, he's terrible. Even his own players don't like playing for him. I think Tomlin's such a good dude. I think he's too loyal to him. I love Mike Tomlin. I think he's the best coach, and I think Andy Reid's the greatest coach of all time. I think Mike Tomlin's a close second. Goes Reid, Tomlin for me. Kevin Kelly, base auto, sneaks up on us. All right. Saw an orange and then a Kevin Kelly base auto. Gross. These cases have been rough so far. We still got 4.5 boxes left, but geez, oh man. Matt Canada is a bad coach. I agree, but I also don't think he has a whole lot to work with there. I think George Pickens is horrendously overrated. He made one-handed catch. Otherwise, his career stats are not all that great. He's also a guy that whines every single time he doesn't get the ball. As a guy who's done nothing, to reserve the right to do that. Deontay Johnson is hurt every year. Brandon Schumacher. I'm not even a Steelers hater. I sound like a Steelers hater right now. I love Mike Tomlin. I think it's crazy that Pittsburgh fans don't love Mike Tomlin. Like, that's one of the craziest things in sports to me. Like, Mike Tomlin made Antonio Brown look not crazy. Like, when he was in Pittsburgh, there's a Matt McClain rookie refractor. When Antonio Brown was in Pittsburgh, you were like, oh man, it's just a great receiver. Seems to go in and play. Like, he did some funky celebrations, but there was no indication that he was going to completely lose it. He went to Oakland for one offseason, like froze off his feet, completely off the deep end, then went to Tampa and about fought everybody there. It's like, Mike Tomlin has dealt with so much there, so many crazy personalities, and he keeps them all in check. Austin Riley, J.J. Bleday. But this is one of those years where you can bet a team to win the Super Bowl that, like, literally any team that gets in. The Bengals are done now, so you can cross them off. Any team that gets in has a chance. I mean, maybe not wild card teams. I don't think you're going to win 3 road games and then win a Super Bowl this year. But anybody who gets in and wins their division and is hosting a playoff game is probably worth a bet at 40-1. The best player in the NFC South. It's probably a defensive player. Antoine Winfield Jr. is the best football player in the NFC South. Antoine Winfield Jr. Christopher Morel refractor, in my opinion. If I were to steal one player off any team in the NFC South, it would be Antoine Winfield Jr. I think he might be up there for a top 5 defensive player in the league, in my humble opinion. I like Mike Evans. I mean, I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, so I watch the Bucs a little bit too. I'm a Browns fan, but I still enjoy watching Baker play. So I've watched the replay or the live of every Bucs game this year. Mike Evans is really good. He's still plagued by drops. He drops a ton of wide open balls. Antoine Winfield is the best player in that division, though, if you ask me, if you want my opinion. But going into the year, there was some bad quarterback signings made. You guys have heard me say it. Daniel Jones is one of the worst players I've ever seen play that position. He got signed to $40 million a year guaranteed. Imagine being a Giants fan. Oh my God. And people like tried to talk themselves into it too. They're like, he looked like okay. And it's like, like if you look okay as your ceiling, cap or no cap Watson trade. The Watson trade was the worst trade in NFL history before he ever put on a Browns uniform. Ever. And he, in his time with the Browns, people will try to spin the narrative in different ways. He has been horrendous. Like way, way below the league average since he's been here. I know he's won some games. He hasn't won any games. The defense has won games. He's a below average quarterback who cannot read a defense. He can't stay healthy. He's proven that over a long period of time. He's got a lot of off-field issues. And even last week when everybody was like, oh, he's back. In the first half, he was 3 of 13 with a pick 6. In the second half, they dumbed it down. They dumbed the offense down, and his average yards in the air in the second half was under 3 yards. He was 14 for 14, which is great, but he was throwing dump-off passes in the flat. The defense won the game, and everyone's like, he's back. He's done. I don't know it was the worst trade of all time. You could have kept Baker Mayfield for that next year. He was on the 5th year of his deal, coming off injury. He had already proven that he could take you to the playoffs and win a playoff game. And then in the end of that year, if he wasn't good and didn't bounce back from injury, you could have taken those 3 firsts and traded them for C.J. Stroud. You could have traded for the 2nd pick and got C.J. Stroud, who's already better than Deshaun Watson's ever been at any point in his career. And you'd be paying him like $18 million for the next 5 years. And if you were the Browns, you'd be a contender for the next 5 years. But instead, the owner jumped in and had to go get Watson, had to have him, and basically destroyed the entire future of the team. Ooh, Dominic Fletcher again. Dominic Fletcher's spot is rolling. Eric, you just hit the nail on the head. That is the problem here. So we got to talk about it. Travis, I just saw your comment. And now I'm seeing yours, Trev. Once I get ranting about quarterbacks, sometimes I don't see the chat as quickly, Trev. So, but yeah, I think the Watson trade's the worst trade in the history of sports. But having said that, I'd rather have Watson in that trade than have paid Daniel Jones $40 million a year. Like on my own, like evaluating him and then being like, "Yep, that's our guy. 40 mil. Yep, sure. That'll be a great deal." The Derek Carr deal is pretty rough too for the Saints. Like there's some bad quarterbacks. There's some bad quarterbacks that got signed to some crazy deals. Hopefully we can start to hit some cards in this case so we can get back onto that topic. But this product has been rough so far as a rip. I will say that. It's been rough. I feel like this is an auto. Nope. It was. I knew there was one in there in the 3 spot. Now we're sneaking them into the wrong spot. David Bednar, All-Star Game auto. Pirates. Bednar. Guess. Joe says 119.99 McLean auto. Is that what those are going for? Emmanuel Valdez, Red Sox. Travis, you got Valdez? I just work here. Patrick Corbin. Eric's probably the first person that started buying into my breaks. Another radiating rookies. Wow, it's wild. Good luck. Vladdy. Another Dodger. James Outman. Congrats. Dodgers radiating rookie cases. I thought it was the same one as before. Congrats to the Outman spot. And no, these are not numbered. I meant to double check that earlier and then completely forgot to. All right, the wall is not looking great. Steve Sav, what's up? I thought it was the same one. I even started giggling. There's a Nito. Even started giggling. I was like, oh, Dodgers. But it didn't even process that was a helmet and not a hat. Xavier Edwards. So we got a couple radiating rookies. It's the highlights of the case. We have an orange. Jesus, these have print lines right across the front. Lord Gurriel, Devin Will. Bryce. What's the score of that Cincy game? What's the score of the Cincy game? Someone give me the score. Is the game over? It's got to be over. They had the backup quarterback in. Matty Mac. 27-13. Gross. Burrow never came back in, I imagine. I saw he couldn't grip the football, so I can't imagine there's a cortisone shot or whatever else. I know, I saw that you like the Millers. We're the Millers. It's a really underrated movie, by the way. You Are the Millers, Mad Wax. They might be, actually, Eric. They're up there. Alec Burleson, Colas. Extra card in here. Jose Hernandez, Refractor, Dylan Dodd on the back. Are we going to get a 3-card pack because of the 5-card one? River Cow is not a Joe Burrow fan. Are you a Browns fan, a Steelers fan, or a Ravens fan, River Cow? You got to be one of the three if you dislike Joe Burrow that much. Going Miller time. You seem to hit with them. This one's good. Although I don't think you're the only person that likes them. Yandy Diaz and Gio Urshela. All right, we have got to see something come out of these cases. Jeez, oh man. These are rough. These are rough. We got 3 boxes left to go. Good luck. Sorry the case has been rough, guys. Breakers Delight case was rough too. We haven't opened a really good case of this yet. We're due for one. Can we turn this one around? And totally redeem yourself. All right. Red or better. No more base autos. Bybee. Still can't believe it's pronounced that way. If it wasn't Murgy, I wouldn't have believed it. But he coaches him, so I'll believe it. Our pets' heads are falling off. That's right, buddy. That is right. That's how we know we're old. When we quote Dumb and Dumber, and people get it. EH, you could probably call and get that out of there if he left it for a stupid reason. Corbin Carroll. Purple Speckle, probably an auto. Is an auto. Good luck. Rookie Atlanta. Braden Schumach. Awesome. Braden Schumach, another auto that doesn't go on the wall. 29 out of 299. Garrett Mitchell Refractor. Hobie Harris. Yeah, you got to tell me why, and I can tell you whether you can get it removed. They are good at removing them. Did he message you first? That's why you can't sell those cards. You can't sell $4 cards on eBay. You're just the return based on the risk of somebody leaving you crappy feedback is not worth it. It's not worth it. You can't sell $4 cards. You can't do it. The only negative feedback I have is a guy that sat here during an Astros break and whined the entire time that he didn't hit any Astros. Like, literally, I think, Trev, you were in that break. The guy was just like, every card, he's like, come on, where are the Astros? And it was like, I don't say anything to those. And then afterwards, I always sleeve and load any good player. Any good player. And the guy was just dying to write something, and he was like, I invested in these rookies, and there's no place for breakers that don't. And it's like, dude, come on. Come on. We got 7,500 positive feedbacks, and you're the only one. But hey, everybody's got to have their say. Everybody wants to get their negativity out there. Jared Kelnick. Oh, God. I have no idea, honestly. Yeah, that was like Stadium Club Chrome, if I remember right, EH. I do not know the answer to that. Here's a fuchsia. Rob Refsnyder. What are they down 34-3 now? Bailey. Arcia. I don't even have any guesses. Julio. Me too, EH. Me too. Gavin Stone, rookie refractor. Juan Soto, Tovar. We are due for something out of these couple cases. I don't know what it's going to be. A red, a super, or a 1-of-1 patch, but we're due something. These have been rough. Oh, Hoppy. Yeah, I was born in 82. Outfielder. Ooh, JJ Bleday. All right, we'll take that. JJ Bleday, blue. $56, $199. We got 2 boxes left in the break, guys. We'll do a recap at the end of all the numbered cards and hits. You were -20. You were a Frozen Fractor. Jordan Walker refractor. I like that. Prado, 1-of-1 debut, putting it out there. Otani, Cole. All right, 30-second intermission. We'll run the last 2 boxes, guys. We are back. 2 boxes left to go. It's been a lousy 10. Can the last 2 save us? Come on now. 2 to go. Can't get any worse than those first 10. Man on Fire is an incredible movie. Who are you talking about with a smaller role there? Man on Fire is one of my top 3 all-time movies. Let me scroll up. Christopher Walken. His best role. He has 2 great roles. Man on Fire is incredible. I wish you had more time. Christopher Walken's 2 best roles, Joe Dirt and Wedding Crashers. Joe Dirt and Wedding Crashers. I dare you to prove otherwise. I know he's been in some non-comedies that everybody loves, but Oh, the car scene's amazing. Joe Dirt's my guilty pleasure. I love Joe Dirt. And the scary thing is they put out a sequel on like Sony's platform, and it was the single worst movie I've ever seen in my life. And I was like, how could this not be good? Tell her to sew this 40 ounce. The Deer Hunter is a good movie, but I still prefer his role in Joe Dirt as Clem Doherty. Clem Doherty. That's right. I know his name in the movie. Ooh, Gold Wave. It's got to be a big name. Got to be a big name. Got to be an auto, too. It is an auto. Let's go from the back. Gus Varland in the back. David Peralta. Please don't be a pitcher. Just don't be a pitcher. That's all we ask. The answer to that would generally be no, Trev. Just quick answer. Marlins, Harar Encarnacion Gold Wave auto. We got an orange wave and a gold wave auto. Harar is 4-4 out of 5-0. That was Casey Schmidt. I've never seen that. Trev. I've heard it was good. My dad said it was good. I think I may have actually seen that scene. We've gone from football to movies. Nothing is a sign of a bad case like this chat. I'm sorry, guys. These cases are wretched. I'm going to have to watch around and see if anybody's opened a great case of this stuff. There's got to be big cases out there, but I would assume with all the new parallels that just allowed them to jack up the print run. That one, I would assume that allowed them to jack up the print run. I'm always skeptical with when they do these big bounties and stuff like that. Like, the obvious goal is not to hit them right away, right? It's just a sketchy thing in general. Like, the big bounty cards never, ever get hit right away because obviously that wouldn't maximize their revenue. Casino is a top 3 movie all time, somebody says. Of that group of movies, I prefer A Bronx Tale, but we're all different. I'm not telling you you're wrong. I like Casino. I prefer A Bronx Tale. Devin Williams. Negative. John Q. I don't know if I have... yeah, I have a PS4. I do have an apparatus to play that. I always wonder if I have a way of playing DVDs. I have like 1 million DVDs in the basement back when I used to collect them and buy them. Arcia Refractor to go with the orange from earlier. I never was into The Godfathers. Corbin Carroll, Aaron Judge. First one was okay. I'm not even sure I got through all the second one. Like Scarface. Like, I remember like when I was in college, those started to like really get popular again. And Scarface was okay. I thought it was a great character in a terrible movie. It's like a great character, but the movie made no sense. Jose Caballero at a 175. Doc G, what's up, dude? I'm serious. I don't know. It just wasn't my thing. But I could watch A Bronx Tale 100 times in a row. I'm sure it was. Just doesn't have to be my favorite. Freddie Freeman. I'd much rather watch Goodfellas. Yep. You are correct, Doc G. You know, if we're on football or movies or fast food or whatever, that's what that means. Sorry, guys, these cases have been rough. Rough, rough, rough. Yep. That's right, Doc G. It's the best scene of that whole movie. Everybody loves Casino in here. Ooh, we got one on YouTube. Godfather 2 is the best film ever made objectively, and Casino is up there. But for watchability, I'd go Bronx Tale or Goodfellas. Yeah. Scarface has like 2 good scenes and a couple of good lines. Otherwise, sucks. I agree. I agree with you. But that's the cool thing about the world these days is like everybody wants everyone to have to agree with their opinion. Like, you don't have to agree with my opinion. I think it's great that people have differing opinions. Otherwise, conversations would be pretty damn boring. Like, really, really boring. If everybody just liked the same stuff and everybody was on the same page with everything, why would you want to talk to anybody? Why would you ever want to have a conversation with another human being? But, like, I remember when I was a little bit younger, like, you could have differing opinions and, like, actually communicate. Like, it was cool. Now, if, like, anyone doesn't agree with you, like, they immediately want to fight you. Like, yeah, man, whatever. It's not really that. That's right, Doc G. That's right. We do agree. We do disagree on Rory. But we still talk most days. It's not an issue. We are allowed to disagree. And that's awesome. What is conversation? That's a good question, Eric. Exactly. You can't. You can't. I mean, you could probably, but it doesn't make any sense. I really want to take my kids to a Browns game, but my biggest fear nowadays when you watch everything going on in the fans is like, I swear every game this year, someone has tweeted out a video of fans getting in full-on brawls. It's like, I mean, I can't take my kids in that scenario. It's every game. There was another one last week. The one last week was disgusting. I can't even fathom what that's like. Corbin Carroll, rookie debut. Cool card. We got a purple. Looks like an auto. Graham Ashcraft is going to be our last auto. Jeez, oh man, these autos have been so bad. I've never seen that before, but I've heard a lot of that. Graham Ashcraft purple. Corbin Carroll. I don't know if that's anything special, but it looks cool. All right, well, our only hopes are in short prints and maybe a super. You missed that about the Lions game? There'd be 2 fights? I don't know, man. When I was younger, I used to think that stuff was funny, but like nowadays, it's like watching someone get in a fist fight at a football game with like an opposing team's fans. Like, I don't know. I think there's got to be something better to do. Julio Rod. There's got to be something better to do. Like, he doesn't even like the fights. Actually, like when I watch him, I like cringe. Like, man, like that guy's getting punched, about to fall backwards down the stand. Like, what are you doing? What are you thinking? Like, why is what that guy said about your quarterback or your team like that upsetting that you need to basically risk your life or your well-being to tell him he was wrong? What are we doing? Rich Hill. Sorry, we get into a little life philosophy here every once in a while. Either way, should be allowed to have a conversation and a differing opinion on things. That would make the world an easier place. If everyone was like, you know what? You don't have to agree with me. I'm not mad at you. No need to get mad. Oh, the Lions fans were fighting each other. That's a different story. Jeez, that's... Either way, I'm not taking my kids to any Browns games this year. We actually, in Cleveland, there's a family-friendly section where there's no alcohol. No alcohol, but you got to sit like way like out. You're basically sitting in Lake Erie, and so it just doesn't seem like a great way to go either. I'd rather just watch it at home. But I will say this, the Cavs are an incredible family-friendly experience. If you're ever in Cleveland and you want to take your kids to see a Cavs game, it's awesome there. There's not a bad seat in the house. The entertainment is incredible. My kids love Quicken Loans Arena. Julio. All right, that's a cool card. It's not the world's most valuable card, but Julio Green All-Star. $69 out of $99, Julio. Baseball is fun. I used to love going to baseball games when I was a kid. Bryce Miller, rookie refractor. Gunnar Henderson, Luis Ariz. Willie Contreras. That's a really good question, is what the common denominator is to get these fights really, really going. Sam Bachman. A lava lamp. They all turn out like really bad. 162 out of 299. McCann, Grant Anderson, and Grant Anderson. Look at that. 2 Grants in a row. Perfect. Strider, Matt Reynolds. Jake Irvin, Grayson Rod, Bryce Miller. Yeah, I bet some of that happens for sure. Brett Batty again. I've always been like, I've just never been offended by words. I don't know. There's really not a whole lot of words you can yell my way that are gonna make me wanna risk anything. It's just like you gotta be a little more laid back than that. But that's probably comes from having friends who made fun of me, and we all made fun of each other our whole lives. So it's just like words become like not really all that important. But hey, to each his own. But I can't go to the Browns game with my kids. The last pack of these 2 really tough cases. Again, sorry guys, these suck. These cases have sucked. Wander Franco closes us out with the last refractor. Ugh, recap coming. I'm sorry guys. I've ripped 3 hobby cases now without 1 big hit. I'm not sure if there are big cases of this stuff or what, but we haven't hit any yet. We've got more coming, but if you guys want to join in, we are due for something. I would hope. Sam Bachman. Julio out of 99. Corbin Carroll. Caballero. Devin Williams, negative. J.J. Bleday. Schumach. Lava Lamp. Orlando Arcia, orange. Contreras for EH. I do like that Jose Quas. Yellow mini diamonds. Solano, negative. Tovar, negative. Nick Martinez, gold. Cody Bellinger, short print. Autos that are not on this wall. It sure did, Travis. Graham Ashcraft purple. Schumach purple. Purple speckle or purple mini diamonds, whatever. David Bednar, Kevin Kelly base. Xavier Curry base. Matt Wallner base. Clay Holmes blue and Will Smith all-star game. Tyron Vavra out of $4.99. If you had the Dominic Fletcher spot, you probably win the break. Yellow mini diamonds and a purple auto. JP Sears did pretty well. Orange wave auto. Harar Encarnacion gold wave auto at a 50. And our 2 radiating rookies. Bobby Miller goes to Mad Wax. And James Outman. Those are brutal cases. I'm sorry, guys. The cases weren't better. I wish I could control what was in them. Unfortunately, I do not have that talent. Again, we'll be back tomorrow night with 1 6-box hobby case and a case of Breaker's Delight. Hope to see some, if not all of you then. Have a wonderful Thursday evening. Thanks for entertaining everybody in the chat. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.